You gonna give Jets fans some hope for their life?
No, not at all. Because what they said was exactly right. This defense is one of the best.
Here comes motion. Here comes the quarterback, Burrow. Looking for a block, and he got it up in the front by Hopkins. In the end zone. Touchdown!
Bates throwing to the end zone. Wide open is Higgins for the Cincinnati touchdown.
There's the sneak. Burrow gets low, driving towards the goal line. He's inside the one, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Welcome to New Stripe City, a YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie, and welcome to the NFL scheduled draft stream. Right now, we're waiting for the Bengals schedule to be released. Sorry that I was a little bit late. I had to get my kid from soccer and back here to get everything going. Appreciate you guys for coming through and hanging out with your boy. If you're new here, please feel free to hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate that. About half of you guys are subscribed. We truly appreciate that if you do subscribe. And I'm also doing a jersey giveaway to where you can be entered to get a free jersey from yours truly once we cross 15,000 subs. We're almost at 10K subs. I'm probably going to do a special surprise giveaway for the 10K subs. You never know. It could be anything. We'll see. I got some Tyler Boyd autographs sitting around here. I got some Joe Burrow rookie cards, all kind of stuff. So please be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. So let's just get into it. Let's talk about the week one matchup, which we heard from this morning. It was released from the Bengals Twitter account that the Bengals will be taking on the Minnesota Vikings. That's right. The Minnesota Vikings week one. It's going to be a home opener. I'm glad that they got a home opener because I felt like we had Bengals luck last year getting a home opener and then having a pandemic. And that was the thing that I was like, man, we've waited about, I think it was 8 years to have a home opener in Cincinnati. And now we have one again. And we're going against a Minnesota Vikings team that is coming off of a year of mixed results. Obviously, they have Kirk Cousins. It hasn't really worked out. He's probably a little bit better than some people give him credit for as a quarterback, but we also go against a Mike Zimmer defense. This is going to be a great matchup to watch. Joe Burrow coming back. We would presume Joe Burrow getting his first start against a battle-tested Minnesota Vikings defense. So this will let us know immediately where we're at in terms of our offense. Now, it is going to be the first game. It is going to be Joe coming back from a knee injury. Hey, Terry, what's going on? It's going to be a new offensive scheme in terms of the blocking, mixing with the offense that we have. It's going to be Jamar Chase getting it in. It's going to be a fun game. You know, I think Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and also having Justin Jefferson face off against each other for week one, I think is going to be extremely, extremely exciting to see. And the other leaks that have come through right now, we're looking at week 4 against Jacksonville, Thursday Night Football. So that will be another great matchup to see Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow on Thursday Night Football. Vikings weaknesses. It's hard to say right now based off of I haven't really looked at what Minnesota has done in the offseason, to be honest with you. I think one of their weaknesses is actually the offensive line, or at least that was one point of emphasis that I saw before. So that's something that I'll be looking at. Also, if you do want questions guaranteed to be answered, Super Chats are open. If you do Super Chat, that does guarantee you an answer. But I will still read through some of these questions. But if you want a guaranteed answer, I would say hit the Super Chat. It just helps support the channel, and we truly appreciate it. So that one was from Darren Elliott for the Vikings weaknesses. My man Derek Farrat. Ace, did you like my Super Chat to Quincy on AFC North? Yeah, we definitely enjoyed that for sure. And then my man Nandon says that he wants to get the number 3 base jersey. Let's get it, bro. Got my new Burrow jersey hung up too. Let's get it. Let's get it. So we've got the reveal going on here in the background. I'm also going to keep an eye on Twitter just to see if any leaks come out. I saw that some teams' full schedules were being leaked at some point, and obviously at 8 o'clock they're actually going to release the schedule. So we'll see what's happening. Let's see. What is Juju doing? I just saw this weird video of Juju TikToking. Yeah, there's something wrong with that. There is something completely wrong with that. Let's see. I'm gonna get my Twitter pulled up here. I think someone on Bengals Wire had like the first 4 games. I think they had week 2 being the Bengals versus the Bears. So that'll be an interesting one too. And I think that one's going to be in Chicago for that one. Now we'll have to see if it's going to be the Red Rifle or whether that's going to be Justin Fields. Either one is going to be good, I think. And I think that it looks like the schedule is released at 7:45. So it looks like we only have about 13 minutes to wait for that to come through. So if you guys want to shoot me any questions, feel free to do that, and we'll just keep an eye on it. Please be sure to hit that like button, like my man Craig, the tech guy, says. We truly appreciate that. That helps other Bengals fans find the channel, and that helps us get to 10K. So we truly appreciate anything that you guys do there. And you guys know that I'm always going to drop this content for you. Am I going to be at the first game? Yes, I do plan on being at the first game. We have to figure out if there's going to be some kind of requirement for the vaccine or something like that. So I'm still waiting to hear on that. But my plan is to go to the first game. I wanted to go to the home opener last year and had ended up buying my tickets, but obviously, with the pandemic and everything, that ended up messing things up. So Rogue Ray, I will be at the first game. I'm just an average Bengals fan, bro. So you're not gonna see me thinking like I'm too stuck up or anything like that. If you guys want to come up to me, that's fine. It's still weird to me that people want to take pictures with me, but it was definitely a fun time. I'm definitely just like you guys. I'm just a diehard Bengals fan, and I like going to the games and cheering for the team, and I'm down with all of that. Hopefully, me and Zim can connect. You guys know me and Zim still haven't met in real life yet, so that's wild. That's gonna be a dope moment when me and him meet. 100% capacity next season. Bet. Josh Holland's got a season tickets. If I lived in the Natty, I would definitely have my season tickets. I can tell you that right now. I've even contemplated it, even being down here, but I don't think I can make it to Cincinnati every single weekend. But I might still get the season tickets because if I can make it a certain weekend, I might want to come up there and do that. Somebody said we got about 10 minutes. My man Darren Elliott. And then I saw my man Yaper in the building. Yaper said there's something wrong with that. Do a power rankings going into the 2021 season. Aces top 32 teams in the future. Also grade everyone's draft. Just some video ideas. That sounds dope. I might go ahead and do that, Aquila the Great. Like we definitely have plenty of time to do that. Let me see. Somebody said meet them in Vegas for the game. We're playing the Las Vegas Raiders. I think we are playing the Vegas Raiders. I think I remember that. All right. Yeah, we are playing the Raiders. That would be dope. In Vegas? Yeah. Might have to slide out there. What I guess we don't know the date yet. Who will be on our starting D-line. So appreciate the super chat there from my man Joshua Matter, who will be starting on the defensive line. If I had to just put it out there today, I think that the D-line is actually going to be a rotation of guys that you're going to see on the outside and on the inside. But I think primarily you're probably going to see Trey Hendrickson obviously start. I think you're going to see Sam Hubbard start. I think those are your two ends. I think you'll see Khalid Kareem and Osai mixed in with those guys in terms of that area. And then I think at the defensive tackles, you're probably looking at Larry Ogunjobi and DJ Reader. But I think that you'll also see Tyler Shelvin mixed in. I think you'll see Mike Daniels mixed in. I think it's just going to be a rotation of big guys there, big athletic guys that can do their thing. Somebody said Chiefs week 17, Raiders week 10. Did they already leak did they leak it already? Let's see. I'm about to check my Twitter real quick. See who's got the leaks. Who's got the leaks? We still waiting. 7:45 is when the Bengals said that they're gonna release it. So as soon as they do that, um, single game tickets also with no fees go on sale at 7:45. So I'm probably gonna buy my ticket. It might be during the show. You never know. You never know. I'm gonna have to send the Bengals my own personal super chat, if you know what I mean, for that Bengals season opener. That's the crazy thing. They're gonna have all the single season game tickets with no fees available. That's gonna be crazy. Chris Evans might be a sleeper too. Yep. Are we going up against the Chiefs? Yeah, we're supposed to be going against the Chiefs. So just real quick, I'll just dive into the home opponents. It looks like we're going to be playing the Chiefs at home. So Ravens, Browns, Packers, Chiefs, Chargers, Vikings, Steelers, Jags at home. And then for the other ones away, Chicago, Baltimore, obviously the divisional ones, Browns, Steelers. Then you have Denver, you got Detroit, you've got Las Vegas. I think that's the Jets. So as far as away games, definitely Vegas is looking pretty tempting. Primetime game, so far all I know is that they have the Thursday night football game. I would assume that they would probably have a Sunday night game. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I think our defense is definitely going to be much better this year for sure. And if you are tuning in, please hit that subscribe button. We truly appreciate that. And it costs nothing to hit that like button, so we appreciate that as well. It just helps grow the channel. It does things to where we can get cool things happening for the show, whether that's new lighting, whether that's new equipment. We truly appreciate that. So right now, I got the NFL Network on in the background. That Raiders game is going to be dope. My man Rob Vallat, he's I hope I'm saying that correct. He's a member of the channel. He says, how important are the early wins for this team, for the team's success going forward? I think that it's very imperative. Like to get out week one with a win would be huge. I think that just puts positivity and gives you momentum to move into the right direction. You know, I can't guarantee that they'll win. It just will help the more that they win often. And it would help, you know, give them a lead in this division, especially you got the Browns taking on the Chiefs week one. So, you know, that's probably a loss for them with the Chiefs coming out hot. So you got to take advantage of that. And if, you know, the Browns do beat the Chiefs, and they're for real. So you got to stay the course with the rest of the division, depending on who they are playing week one. If you can start out 1-0, the other team start out 0-1, the sense of urgency is not going to be as high for the Bengals as it will be for those other teams. And then you can relax and play your game and come out week two and try to get another win against the Bears. You talking about the Vikings and Bears, those are two winnable games. I mean, the Bears are going to be transitioning. Obviously, the defense is great. Obviously, they have those edge rushers, Khalil Mack. It's going to be another big test for the Bengals early on. But if they can get 2 wins in a row by outscoring those guys, that's something that can add a new dynamic to the team. I'm going to get into this other super chat here from my man Nandon. Our O-line will be average this year. Great news. Yeah, if they can just be average, just imagine what Joe Burrow can do with this line. You know, you're talking about just being average. This man almost threw for 4,000 yards last season with a below average line. So imagine with the average line what he can do. And also, more importantly, what Joe Mixon can do, because a lot of people aren't talking about that either. I think Joe Mixon is primed to have a big year with the return of Frank Pollock and the return of getting back to the run game, which we saw them get back to in that second half of the season. And the result of that was more balance and more wins. And so if they run up and get up, 20 points against teams and stuff like that, they're going to have to start running the ball to run the clock out. And I think that they can do that with the offense that they have this season. How important is this first half of the year for Zach's career in Cincy? My man Aquila the Great, appreciate you for running the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, there's a link in the description for that. If you haven't gotten your Bengals gear from to support the channel, there's a link in the description for that. So we truly appreciate it. We also have partnered with LFG Cincy. There's a link to my page there if you want to support a local Cincinnati business with some dope merch. If you guys watched me during the draft, I had on the LFG Cincy hat. They got some dope shirts. Zim has actually designed some of them as well. So please be sure to hit those up. But let me get back to my man Aquila's question. It's very important, I think, for Zach's career in terms of the first half because we've had slow starts to the last 3 years. I think it even gives Zach a little bit more faith in himself, and it gets him going. It gets him thinking. It gets those creative juices going. It gives him security. He doesn't have to think about his job every single game. So I think it's very important for him the first half of the year to come out and get some wins. And I'm not saying that he has to be over 500 or anything like that, but even if he's at 500, let's just say, 4-4 at the break, I think that's big. That's major for him. And I think that they can parlay that into even more wins. Nandin says run game equals Mixon, Evans, P-Ron, and Puka. Yeah, I can see it. I'm ready to get to it. I'm ready to see what these guys are gonna do. Even in mini camp for the rookies, I think that's going to be interesting. I think it's going to get started this week, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm ready to see what those guys have to offer, and I'm ready to see how fast they can pick up this offense. My man Doug McMiniman with the super chat of $5. Appreciate that, bro. He says, still worried about the cornerback situation. What's your take? It seems that the Bengals are still active in the corner market. I just dropped a video on them being interested in Steven Nelson. And, I know it's not the best, quality, but I wanted to at least deliver the news. And with us being back in the office at work, that unfortunately that's just the restrictions that they put on me right now at the moment. But I think that them being interested in Steven Nelson means that they're still looking at adding another corner. I think that you're right. Like I could understand why you're worried about him. No William Jackson III. They added Chidobe Awuzie. They also added Mike Hilton, but they also lost Mackenzie Alexander. So they could stand to add another corner to the room. You still have Darius Phillips as well. You got Eli Apple there. They've added some guys there, but they are still looking to add even more. And so we'll see that happen. But it's about time for that schedule release. So I'm going to look around, poke around, and see if we got this schedule. Let's take a look. They claim that we have. Hold on, let's see. They claim that we have the tie for the sixth toughest schedule in the league. Let's see. All right, we should have something here. Let's see. Take a look at the Bengals Twitter. Actually, I'm going to go to Bengals.com because they might actually have something on the website. Oh, they just released it. All right, here we go. Let's go. Week 1 versus Minnesota. Yes, Sirski. Week 2 at Chicago. Got Jim Breach on there. All right, I see y'all. Bengals social media. Week 3 at Pittsburgh, a.k.a. Pittsburgh. You already know. All right, week 4 at Jacksonville. That is the Thursday night football game at 8:20 on September 30th. Week 5 versus Green Bay, October 10th, 2021. It's going to be on Fox. Week 6 at Detroit. It's also on Fox. 10-17-21. Week 7 at Baltimore. 10-24-21 is going to be on CBS. Week 8 at the New York Jets. That's also on CBS. 10-31-21. Cleveland. CBS, that team up north. 11-7-21. It's going down. Week 10 is our bye week. And they're changing the tape. What we got? Let's go. Week 11 at Las Vegas, 11-21-21. 21 is going to be on CBS. Week 12 versus Pittsburgh, 11/28, 21 on CBS. Week 13 versus the LA Chargers. That's going to be on Fox December 5th, the day after my birthday. Week 14 against the San Francisco 49ers. That's on CBS December 12th, 2021. Week 15 at Denver. That's going to be December 19, 21, CBS. Week 16 versus Baltimore, CBS. That's going to be 12/26, the day after Christmas. And week 17 against Kansas City is going to be January 2nd, 2022. And week 18, I'm sorry, we still got another one at Cleveland. We're ending the season against Cleveland, January 9th, 2022. Yes, sirski. All right. So that's right. One primetime game so far. So one primetime game. Give me 1 second. I'll get this pulled up here so you guys can see it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it up here. Appreciate you guys for bearing with me 1 second. All right. So this is what we got. This is the new schedule reveal here. I would show everything, but I think I don't want to get in trouble with the Bengals social media team. So I would have loved to actually do that reaction so you guys can see those videos. But I do not own the rights to it. Let's take a look at this. Now, I'm just going to give – I know you guys probably want my schedule prediction. I'm going to give it to you off the ripski. Off the rip, off the top of the dome. This is just how I'm feeling right now. Vikings at the Bengals. I think we win that game. I think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be pretty hard, but I think that we're going to come out and try to make a statement in front of our crowd week 1. So 1-0. Bengals at the Bears. That's with Andy Dalton. That's going to be another tough game, right? And it's going to be a road game. But I think that we win that game too. I think we start off 2-0. Bengals at the Steelers. In Hinesfield, on the road, I think that's going to be a tough ask for the Bengals to come out of there. I think we split with the Steelers this year, just like we did last year. I'm going to take that as an L. So at that point, I think we're 2-1. Jaguars at the Bengals. Not going to say much here. I think it's also going to be a good game, but I think Trevor Lawrence and the gang, they're going to be going through some ups and downs. So I like the Bengals in that one. So I got us right now, I believe, at 3-1, right? Then here comes the Packers at the Bengals. Now, this game is going to be important because this game with Aaron Rodgers, I think, is a loss. This game without Aaron Rodgers, I think, is a win. So for right now, we're going to grade this as if Aaron Rodgers is there. But if it comes out later that Aaron Rodgers gets traded or they move on from Aaron Rodgers, just know that I'm flipping this one. And so I'm going to take this as a loss too. So we got 2 losses so far to Pittsburgh and Green Bay. I think that puts us at about 4-2. At the Lions, I think we're going to beat the Lions. That's a win. At the Ravens, I think that that's a loss. At the Jets, I think that that's a win. The Browns at the Bengals at home, I think we're going to get a win on this one. I think we split with the Browns this year. So we've got a winning record heading into the bye week, and then we come out and we're at the Las Vegas Raiders. It's a West Coast game. I'm going to say that we're gonna lose that one. And then the Steelers are at the Bengals at home. I think we get a win against them because I said that we split. And then you got the Chargers there. Chargers at the Bengals. That's going to be a tough game. You're talking about Joe Burrow versus Justin Herbert at that point. Chargers at the Bengals. I'm thinking about what happened last year. We didn't play them with Justin Herbert in, though. I'm going to say that this is going to be a revenge game for Joe Burrow, especially with Justin Herbert winning the Rookie of the Year. I think the Bengals win that one. 49ers at the Bengals. I think we drop that one to the 49ers. Bengals at the Broncos in the Mile High. That's a tough one. Bengals at the Broncos. I feel like we could beat the Broncos. I'm not sure if Drew Lock's going to be their quarterback or Bridgewater, but I think we can beat them. I think we can beat the Broncos too. Ravens at the Bengals. I think the Ravens might get us again. I think they're going to get us. Chiefs, I think we're going to lose. And Browns, I think we're going to lose. So I don't know where that has me at. So let me check on this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think I got us with 9 wins with 18 games. I don't know if that's 9-9. I guess that would be 9-9. So that's where I got us. I think 9-9 is where I'm gonna go at. No, the Raiders thing is, I really have a weird feeling about that game just because it's a West Coast game. I don't think that the Raiders. I think the Raiders could just get lucky, and that could be one where we're 9-8. Thank you guys. Where we're just because of the West Coast, because of the time change. I think that's just coming after a bye week. I think they might just catch us slipping, and it's gonna be one of those games like, man, we should have beat them, but they just come in and slip us up and get us. So yeah, I think I got us going 9-8 so far. But remember what I said. It's crucial about that Packers game, because if Aaron Rodgers isn't playing, I could see 10-7 if they win those other games that I said. But we'll have to see. Losses, I think I had the losses on this just to go back through them as I think we may lose both to the Ravens. I'm just going to be real on that one. I think we're there, but I think we got to get closer. I think that we could get swept by the Ravens. I think we'll have one loss to the Browns. I think we'll have one loss to the Steelers. I think that we'll have losses against the Raiders, a fluky kind of loss. I think we'll have a loss to the 49ers. I think we'll lose to the Chiefs. And I think that's pretty much it. So that's just my first reaction. Anytime we get this schedule off the rip, I just, say how I feel. Now, there's obviously a bunch of different things that can happen. You talk about injuries, you talk about trades, you talk about unexpected things with teams being not as good as people thought that they were. But I love to see it. I would love to see 13-4 for sure. 13-4 would be lit. 13-4 would be lit. But let me know what you guys think about this. And also remember, Super Chats are guaranteed, so we truly appreciate that. So shout out to my man, Doug McMenamin, for the $2 Super Chat. Appreciate you, bro. We're going to get some snow games. Let's get frosty. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We definitely are. So I guess that extends the season and makes it a little bit later. So, yeah, we're definitely going to get some of those going. But I'm going to get ready to prep for the Orange is the New Black show tonight. Me and Zim are recording that tonight. We got something special planned for you with that, so stay tuned. We should be able to get that tomorrow. We're going to try to get out some more content, but I truly appreciate you guys being here. Please like this video. Please subscribe, because it just truly helps me. And like I said, man, I think the Bengals are in for a big year. I think that this is going to be a big step this year. I think that this is a stepping stone year, and I really think that next year is going to be when they take it to the next level. But I think that this will still be a fun year, and it'll be a fun start, and it's not a team to really sleep on. But as usual, I will leave you guys with a who day, all day, every day, and especially on Sunday.
Here comes Moses. Here comes the quarterback, Burrow. Looking for a block, and he got it up in the front by Hopkins into the end zone. Touchdown!
Fakes, throwing to the end zone, wide open is Higgins for the Cincinnati touchdown.
There's the sneak. Burrow gets low, driving towards the goal line. He's inside the one.